Hi everyone, Nerdtron here, and I actually got myself a Switch. I know, surprising, right? But anyway, this is my impressions video. I want to be different from other YouTubers, especially since this game's been played and done to death, but I truly want to express my feelings towards this game and how it's changed my outlook on Zelda as a whole, and myself as a gamer as a whole. First off, let me say, Legend of Zelda will go down as one of the greatest Zelda games to ever be produced by Nintendo. I mean, my hat's off to Nintendo, the producers, the designers, every single person who worked on this has my utmost respect. And through this impression, I'll give you an idea of how I view the world of Hyrule, the gameplay, the artistic design, everything. So, let's begin. Legend of Zelda is pretty much a household name. If you point at Link, people know who he is. Point at Zelda, people know who she is. And if you point at Ganon, you know who he is. And Breath of the Wild takes their history and puts it to a new standard. So, at first, I kind of wasn't feeling the cartoony style of the game, but it grew on me. Sometimes I just look at the sunrise on the highest peak of a mountain and just watch. It is that beautiful. The world is just so vast, open, and you can just do whatever you want. I just feel this sense of freedom and accomplishment when I discover something that if I did the straight story mode, I wouldn't have discovered on my own. And speaking of story, the story begins with Link waking up in a chamber, having no memory of who he is or what he's done to get to this point. All he knows is that he hears a voice in his head telling him he must save Hyrule. Then they just throw you to the wolves and say get good, which is something I truly appreciate. And throughout traveling, meeting people, and discovering shrines, you get the story that the Calamity Ganon attacked 100 years ago and pretty much wrecked Hyrule. And the only thing keeping him at bay as of now is Princess Zelda herself, which is like a great way to make Zelda, the non-typical damsel in distress. I mean, she has the power to seal this thing for 100 years, and everybody, not everybody, just majority of the people don't even know it. Like, they just think it's a legend. They should really give this girl her own game, in my opinion. Like, if she gets a spin-off game from this, I will play it, Nintendo, just saying. Anyway, so after you discover what you have to do, you have to beat these certain divine beasts by, first off, assaulting them from the outside and finding your way in, then turning on these mechanisms to root out the divine beast in order to take back control of it, because Calamity Ganon has taken control of said divine beasts. Then gameplay wise, you start off with sticks and wooden shields, but as you travel, discover new places and villages, you gain new weapons like swords, broadswords, shields, metal shields, the works. However, everything comes at a price and a cost. Each of your weapons is capable of breaking, and you can't replace them no matter what. So this game forces you to adapt and pretty much, strategize before approaching any enemy. As a matter of fact, even the weather has its own effect on your weapons. If you're on fire or at Goron Mountain, because I've gotten there at the time of this recording, if you have a wooden weapon, your wooden weapons could burn and be destroyed. If it's raining or a lightning storm is occurring and you have metal weapons, the lightning will be attracted to you. And it's subtle touches like this that make the world feel more alive and developed than some other open world games. Now, next we'll discuss the characters. Although Link is rather silent, his actions and personality can come through facial expressions or his interactions with most characters, or pretty much what you just want him to say. For example, Prince Sidon of the Zora clan. He's one of the most popular characters in Zelda as of now, because let's face it, people are shipping those two harder than the Titanic. But you could see that he has the utmost confidence in Link and believes that he can save his people, which is a really nice touch for a character like that. You know, a prince who isn't snobby but is willing to ask for help to save his people, and is willing to help the protagonist deal with this divine beast that's torturing his people. So, next I'll discuss how the game made me feel from the point where I exit the cave and to the point you're going to see eventually, where I fight Water Blight Ganon. I'll admit it, I struggled at first. I didn't know where to go. I just had a stick and a wooden moblin shield. But then I started discovering, hey, I could cook to gain health. I could use the bombs to distract my enemies. I could use arrows to hit them from a distance and one-hit KO them. I could use bees to take out my enemies for me. And that's what I feel the main theme of Zelda is. Discovery. Discovering new ways to get to objective A, B, and C. Discovering new ways to beat shrine challenges and get hearts and stamina. Discovering new ways of cooking meals and elixirs that empower you and give you more health. Excuse me. And discovering how vast this world can be just by exploring right or left, going back, and discovering alternate routes. And now I'll discuss the boss battle. Water Blight Ganon was a pretty good boss battle. I'll admit it. What you're seeing now is only my 5th attempt because I finally discovered his pattern and how to tell him. At first, his spear gave me a lot of trouble because of his reach, but I learned how to dodge. I learned how to swim to get away from his ice blocks, and I learned how to time my arrows right to hit his eye and do the most damage. And look at the while I reward you with this victory class of party. And at some point, the first Zelda I ever beat was Wind Waker, and getting heart tanks after beating boss brings this nostalgic feeling back to me. You know, I'm that 3rd grader playing Zelda all over again.
But it proved to be my demise 100 years ago.
But after we defeat Water Blight
I
Ganon,
believe that you are
we get
well
this
prepared
emotional
for this
scene
moment. I
with
have
me,
faith in you.
former princess of the Zora. And I have to say, knowing what you knew about her before you got this divine
That
beast
spear has a long
kind of
reach.
makes this scene bittersweet.
That's it.
You freed her, and you freed the divine beast from your control. But you realize she has to pass on eventually. Ever seen and you won't be able to make new memories with her, which kind of makes the whole situation rather heavy. But I'm glad to tell you, it still makes me feel these things, even in 2017. I'm glad they're starting to change their ways on what they do with their characters and not sticking to the same old same. But anyway, as I said before, Breath of the Wild is one of the greatest Zelda games ever, and this is my impression of this video. So it's not really, you know, structured or even, I didn't even write anything down for this, and I write down for every video I do. This is just me talking. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. So, that's it.
Careful, not much room to operate. Are you okay? Defend yourself. Those ice blocks. Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace. Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda. A way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
아.
어?
아. 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 음? 아. 어?
아.